All right, hello, good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We are going to do a flight from Newark Liberty Airport to Raleigh-Durham. You know what? It's not Newark. I'm sorry. I am incorrect. We're at LaGuardia. We're starting at LaGuardia. Sorry, I lied. Let me fix that. LGA. All right, let's save that. All right. Go back. All right. Sorry, I fixed the title. And do. All right. 300 at 9. Visibility is 10 miles. Ceiling is 3,800 feet. Overcast at 3,800. The altimeter is 30.00. So, let me do my promo real quick, and I'll bring the screen up. Right, there's one, two. All right, let's dump that. Let's bring up the flight sim screen. We are cold and dark in New York, LaGuardia. Let's go outside the plane real quick and see if you can see the throwback livery. Probably can't really see it too well. That is old school right there, baby. And that is LaGuardia Airport. I love LaGuardia. Some people don't like LaGuardia. I love LaGuardia. Let's see. So we're facing southeast. So let's see, just to the east over here somewhere is City Field where the Mets play. And the US Open tennis complex, Arthur Ashe Stadium and all that. Our checklist.
Ground Delta 177 IFR to Raleigh, ready to copy.
Delta 177 is cleared to Raleigh Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 127.05 squawk 1245.
Delta 177 cleared to Raleigh Airport is filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 127.05 squawk 1245.
Delta 177 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7. Good day.
Ground Delta 177 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR.
Delta 177 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 via taxiway Alpha Zulu. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 1 using taxiway Alpha Zulu Delta 177.
Ground JetBlue JetBlue 2761 ready to copy IFR clearance to Palm Beach. JetBlue 2761 is cleared to Palm Beach Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128.8 squawk 4015.
Ground Delta 177 requesting pushback.
Delta 177 pushback request accepted. JetBlue 2761 cleared to Palm Beach Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 120.4 squawk 4015. JetBlue 2761 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.7. Good day. Ground JetBlue 2761 requesting pushback. JetBlue 2761 pushback request accepted.
Ground Delta 177 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Delta 177, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Ground Delta 177 requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight.
Delta 177, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Ground Delta 177 requesting the end of pushback.
Delta 177 request to end pushback received.
Let's check our controls. Oh, another plane just appears at our gate. How about that? All right. So let's go back inside.
Ground JetBlue 2761 requesting the end of pushback. JetBlue 2761 request to end pushback received. Ground JetBlue 2761 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. JetBlue 2761 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 via taxiway Alpha Zulu. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready. Taxiing, hold short runway tree 1 using taxiway Alpha Zulu JetBlue 2761.
Get out there before JetBlue gets our spot on the runway. Although I don't know why JetBlue would be flying into LaGuardia when their hub for New York is JFK. Unless JFK, no, this wouldn't be ground services for JFK too, so. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Are you serious right now? No, we're good. Just no big deal. We'll just taxi in here. Oh, 2761 did jump out on our maybe we should have been Spirit instead and just cut them off. Well, so much for beating JetBlue to the runway. I can't believe that Brown didn't tell him to hold for us since we had the right of way. Well, I guess just. Haven't heard JetBlue get clearance for takeoff. I guess they did. Folks from flight data looks like we're number 2 because the JetBlue cut in front of us, but that's all right. Looks like they're taking off now, so.
Tower Delta 177 at runway tree 1 ready for departure IFR to Raleigh.
Delta 177, hold short runway tree 1. Traffic is generic on the runway.
Hold short runway tree 1 Delta 177.
Delta 177, line up and wait.
Line up and wait Delta 177.
Lining up and waiting, sir.
JetBlue 2761, contact New York departure on 120.4. Good day. for JetBlue 2761.
Oh, he said line up and wait. That's not a runway incursion on.
Delta 177 altimeter tree 0.00 wind tree 1 tree at Niner. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 Delta 177.
Alright, hold on a second. Let me take off and get going here real quick. That's not a good place for that, but okay. Why not? Because it's on top of my computer. Hold on a second. It's over here to my left.
Delta 177, contact New York departure on 127.05. Good day.
Oh no,
Going to 127.05 Delta 177.
There we go.
1,000.
New York departure Delta 177 is passing 1,100 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Delta 177 New York departure altimeter tree 0.00 radar contact continue.
Check it out, Katie. New York City. Manhattan, to be specific.
I like going there. I love you.
We do.
Delta 177 climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Delta 177.
Delta 177 climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, Delta 177.
All right. So we are now airborne, heading towards our preferred line here. Got some food to eat, though. May have to mute up for a few minutes.
Delta 177 contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
121.125, Delta 177. Goodbye. New York Center, Delta 177 is passing.
What do you mean, is it hard to ride the
9,300 feet,
plane?
climbing flight level 180.
Delta 177, New York Center altimeter tree 0.00, radar contact. Continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. New York Center Royal Air Meroc 201.
All right, landing lights are coming off after 10,000 feet.
Climbing 13,000 feet.
Climbing to
Royal Air
180.
Meroc 201, New York Center altimeter tree 0.00, radar contact. Continue.
Is it hard to learn the plane? I've basically taught myself how to do it. It's just a lot of trial and error. More error than trial in the beginning. I'm not a licensed pilot. I don't know. I couldn't fly a plane if I needed to, probably. I mean, if it was already set on autopilot, I could probably get it somewhere if I needed to, but I mean, I'd probably be the last person they want to try to do it. So.
Royal Air Meroc 201 climb and maintain flight level 250. New York Center American 29er 2 is passing 8,800 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. American 29er 2 New York Center altimeter tree 0.01 radar contact. Continue. American 29er 2 contact New York departure on 135.9. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 250, Royal Air Meroc 201. One tree 5.9 American 29er 2. Goodbye. Royal Air Meroc 201, contact Austin Center on 1 tree 2.3. Good day. Delta 177 climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Delta 177.
1 tree, 2 decimal tree, Royal Air Maroc 201. Goodbye. Delta 177, contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day.
Going to 118.975 Delta 177. New York Center Delta 177 is at 17,900 feet, climbing flight level 280.
Delta 177 New York Center altimeter 30.01 radar. Contact continue to MYRCA. New York Center Delta 667 is at 8,500 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Delta 667 New York Center altimeter 30.01 radar. Contact continue to Echo Kilo Romeo. JetBlue 422 descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, JetBlue 422. United 128 tree climb and maintain flight level 220. JetBlue 422, you are 2 tree miles south. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Clear to chant. JetBlue 2761 climb and maintain flight level tree 40. Delta 667, contact New York Center on 1 tree decimal 15. Good day. JetBlue 422 descend and maintain 2,000 feet. American 1350 descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Spirit Wings tree 119er descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, American 1350. American 1350, you are 2 tree miles south. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Clear to chant. American 1350 descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Climb and maintain flight level tree 40, JetBlue 2761. American 1350 descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Clear to chant American 1350. American 1350, contact New York, approach on 118.4. Good day. Delta 177 climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 80 Delta 177.
All right, now because we've been having problems with the
118.4 American 1350.
plane at about 34,000 feet,
Goodbye.
we're going to climb to 34,000.
Backyard 579er 6 climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Fly there for a minute and then go up to, what they say, 38,000?
Brickyard 4759er, contact Washington Center on
380, yeah.
124.775.
We're going to go to 340, hang there for a minute, and then go up to 380.
124.775 Brickyard 4759er. Goodbye. JetBlue 420, contact New York, approach on 118.4. Good day. Delta 177, contact New York Center on 128.3. Good day. Going to 118.4 JetBlue 420.
Going to 128.3 Delta 177. New York Center Delta 177 is at flight level tree 05, climbing flight level tree 80.
Delta 177, New York Center radar contact. Continue to LEEAH. Descend and maintain flight level 190, United 1855. United 1855 climb and maintain flight level 270. Spirit Wings Tree 84 contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Spirit Wings 1909 descend and maintain flight level 200. 124.775 Spirit Wings Tree 84. Goodbye. JetBlue 49er 4 contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Descend and maintain flight level 200 Spirit Wings 1909er. Going to 124.775 JetBlue 49er 4. Spirit Wings 1909er climb and maintain flight level 270.
Overspeed.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, United 1855.
Overspeed.
United 1855, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Delta 2537, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 270 Spirit Wings 1909er. United 1 Tree 8 climb and maintain flight level tree 00. JetBlue 9er 68 contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00, United 1 Tree 8.
Overspeed.
All right, I have now eaten.
New York Center, United 128 flight
And-
level 260. United 128 New York Center radar contact. Continue to RAPZZ.
Almost to our cruising altitude of 380. I think that's where they're going to keep us.
United 782 contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Going to 124.775, United 782. Delta 177 contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day.
124.775 Delta 177. Goodbye. Washington Center Delta 177 flight level tree 80.
Delta 177 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to LEEAH. Spirit Wings 1909er contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day. JetBlue 49er.
All right, folks, from the flight deck,
Washington Center on
we're at our
125.45.
cruising altitude. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the non-smoking sign and the seatbelt sign. Please, if you're in your seat, keep your seatbelt on, but if you must get up, you're free to do so now. Gonna be in some beverage servers here soon. Gonna limit it to one smoke per person tonight because it's kind of a short flight, so if you would adhere to that, any passengers found to be in violation will be tossed from the plane.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
125.45, United 1855. Goodbye. Brickyard 579er 6 descend and maintain flight level 200.
Overspeed, overspeed,
JetBlue 169er 2 descend and maintain flight level 310.
overspeed,
Climb and maintain flight level 200 Brickyard 579er 6. Climb and maintain flight level 310 JetBlue 169er 2. Spirit Wings Tree 84 contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
So our ground speed is 405. We do have a headwind of 74 knots, 262 at 774, so somewhere in there, which is why we're pointed to the right a little bit.
United 1338 Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to delete.
A little surprised we have a headwind tonight.
United 782 contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
But California spotted to kind of wrap up what I was saying earlier.
United 239er 7 descend and maintain flight level 280.
I'm not a licensed pilot. I could not fly one of these things. I don't believe. Like I said, if it was on autopilot and they wanted me to maneuver you know, any of the buttons and dials here,
Delta 177 contact Washington Center on 125.45.
I could probably do it in a pinch, but like I said, I would be the last person
Delta 177.
I would want
Goodbye.
flying a passenger jet with
Washington
people on
Center
it.
Delta 177 flight level 380.
They would be in bad shape if they asked me
177 Washington Center,
already, if they
radar
asked me
contact. Continue
to
LEAH.
fly the plane. So I don't know enough about the instrument landing system. I would be a nervous wreck trying to land a plane. Flying it,
Royal Air Merrick 408 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight
flying
level
it from point to
360
point
generic.
in
Report
the
them
air
in sight.
already, I could
United
probably do it,
782 traffic is
'cause-
2 o'clock 3 miles
especially
at
because
flight
there's already a
level
flight plan
330
that's
generic.
punched in.
Report them in sight. Washington Center, JetBlue 438, flight level 350. JetBlue 438, Washington Center radar, contact continue to Sardi. American 1971, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, altimeter 30.02. Royal Air Merrick 408, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day. Center, JetBlue Niner 68, 15,000 feet. JetBlue Niner 68 Washington Center, altimeter tree 0.0 tree radar. Contact continue to Delta Papa Kilo.
Got American Airlines off for
American
11
29
o'clock.
tree. Contact Washington Center on 127.7.
We got a United
Okay.
Airlines off for 1 o'clock.
United 128 tree climb and maintain flight level tree 60. United 2155, contact Washington Center on 132.05. Good day.
So,
127.7, American 29er tree. Goodbye.
this has all been self-taught for me.
Going to 132.05, United 2155.
A little bit of YouTube has helped. Setting the, creating a flight plan has helped my flying immensely. Obviously, they have to do that in the real world. Not just in the flight sims. That American Airlines.
Delta 177, contact Washington Center on 132.05.
That traffic is very
Good
close.
Going to 132.05, Delta 177.
Frontier
It
flight.
seems close.
Washington Center, Delta 177,
JetBlue's
flight
pretty
level
close,
380.
too.
Delta 177 Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Merck.
See how close it really is. Might tell us.
Frontier flight 25904 descend and maintain flight level tree 00.
Yeah, that American flight is pretty close.
Washington Center.
And they're
Spirit
only
Wings
1,000
3384,
feet below
flight
us.
level 270.
A couple miles away.
Spirit Wings tree 84 Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to brand. Descend and maintain flight level tree 00, Frontier flight 25904. Frontier flight 25904, contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2.55. Good day.
Believe it or not, I used to fly these things in third person.
1 tree 2.55, Frontier flight 25904. Goodbye. UPS 90760, contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
That's one thing we'll do sometime. Is
Washington Center, United 105.
fly like a global
level
freight
270.
livery, just like a
Air
generic
Canada 1 tree 7 descend and maintain flight level
game
tree
livery.
60.
And call ourselves a UPS flight.
Washington Center, American 29er tree flight level tree 70. American 29er tree, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to highback. Washington Center, Delta 2602, flight level tree 40. Delta 2602, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to WLPNR. Delta 177 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 70 generic. Report them in sight.
Good lord.
Delta 177, have the traffic.
JetBlue 2678 traffic is 2 o'clock 2 miles at flight level tree 70 Airbus A320N. Report them in sight. JetBlue 2678 have the Airbus A320N in sight. Washington Center, United 128 tree flight level tree 60. United 128 Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to RAPZZ. JetBlue 2678 traffic is 1 o'clock tree miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight. American 29er tree, contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2.55. Good day. Air Canada 1 tree 7 contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2.55. Good day.
Excuse me.
JetBlue 2678 have the generic in sight. Delta 177 contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2.55. Good day.
UAL
Delta
right in front of us is really close too.
5 o'clock tree miles at flight level tree 70 generic. Report them in sight.
1 tree 2.55 Delta 177. Goodbye. Washington Center Delta 177 flight level tree 80.
Delta 177 Washington Center radar contact continue. Washington Center Air Canada 1337 flight level tree 60. JetBlue 548 descend and maintain flight level tree 50.
Okay, let's look at our VFR plane here.
Air Canada 1337 Washington Center radar contact continue to Oxman. American Tree 22 descend and maintain flight level 250. United 27 Tree descend and maintain flight level tree 0. Washington Center United 1 tree 8 flight level tree 80. United 1 tree 8 Washington Center radar contact continue to delete. Washington Center American 29er tree flight level tree 70. American 29er tree Washington Center radar contact continue to highback. American 29er tree traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 80 generic. Report them in sight. United 1 tree 8 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 70 generic. Report them in sight. American 29er tree have the generic in sight. United 1 tree 8 have the traffic.
Right. Barrel roll, you know you want to, well,
Descend and maintain flight level tree
I don't think
30,
I don't think it would last very long. That would turn into a flat spin, which would kill about, I don't know,
Spirit Wings
200 people.
1052 heavy descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
No, what I want to do is finish this flight and go to bed.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60 Spirit Wings 1052 heavy. Washington Center Spirit Wings tree 84 flight level 270.
They're just pixels. There's
Spirit Wings tree
probably not even
84,
any
Washington
pixels back
Center
there.
radar contact continue to brand.
I take this a
Delta
little bit more
2537
seriously
climb and maintain flight level tree 80.
than when I was playing, what's it called earlier?
Climb and maintain flight level tree 80 Delta 2537.
Far Cry 6.
United 201 tree,
Where the bad guys
contact
have-
Washington Center on 1 tree.
Some of them have
2.05.
dogs that'll come and attack you.
Good day. Delta 2537, contact Washington Center on 1 tree 2.05. Good day. Going to 1 tree 2.05, United 201 tree.
The stream on my straight preview is so much darker than it is on this screen.
Goodbye.
Looks like someone's got a flashlight in this.
130 traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight. JetBlue 548 traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 330 generic. Report them in sight.
Outside again. I don't even know if there's anything to see out here. Besides stars.
Flight 3130, traffic alert. 1 o'clock, less than 1 mile, flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight.
Sound OBS to be a bit darker. It's the difference in the monitor too, though.
JetBlue 548, have the traffic.
It's the monitor too.
Going to 133.9er Spirit Wings, 1052 heavy.
All right, looking ahead to Raleigh-Durham here.
Frontier
Let's.
Flight 3130 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 generic. Report them in sight.
Let's check this out here real quick.
Frontier Flight 3130 traffic in sight.
Alright, okay, so yeah. Winds are 250 at 4, 10-mile visibility, 10,000 foot ceiling. Broken clouds at 10,000, overcast at 13,000, so it shouldn't be a problem on the way in. No VFR warnings. 7.8 degrees Celsius and overcast.
Descend and maintain flight level 340.
And we are landing
United
on
2397.
23 right. So
United 2013 traffic. Is
slight
11 o'clock,
headwind.
4 miles at flight
That's
level
really nothing. That's
360
no more than a
Report
breeze.
them in sight.
So. So they're operating 23 left and right and 32, which would be
United 1283 have the generic in sight.
31, 32, somewhere in there.
Frontier Flight 3130, traffic alert. 1 o'clock, less than 1 mile, flight level 340, generic. Report them in sight.
So we are very quickly making our way down to Raleigh-Durham.
Frontier Flight 3130 have the generic in sight.
Ground speed is still 4 to 9 miles an hour. Headwind is 260 at 89.
Descend and maintain flight level 340, United 239er 7.
We should be beginning our descent in about 70 or so nautical miles.
United 239er 7, descend and maintain flight level 340.
Somewhere between 60 and 80 nautical miles.
United 2300 climb and maintain flight level 370.
You notice our Our waypoint is at 242,
Climb
and our
maintain flight level tree
heading is
70,
set at 2.
United
Oh,
Metro
wait, no.
00.
That's our speed. Hold on. I don't know what our heading's going to. Never mind.
Delta 439er, descend and maintain flight level tree.
246
Allegiant
is.
852 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
It's almost a direct headwind now. What did we say it was? 263?
United
260.
Generic 9er Sierra Alpha climb and maintain flight level 450.
So, 260, and
Delta
we're headed
439er, descend and maintain flight level tree 50.
247 right now.
United 128 tree, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Generic 9er Sierra Alpha climb and maintain flight level 450.
Daniel, are you going to be home tomorrow night?
Descend and maintain flight level tree 60, United 128 tree. Allegiant 852 descend and maintain flight level tree 40.
Alright, we'll have to do some CRP tomorrow. We'll find something. And we could do like fire tomorrow night. There's gonna be a lot of people doing fire rescue on Friday. And someone was saying they wanted to see how many people they could get on because they wanted to do something. So maybe we could do it tomorrow night instead. Or Keith and Clyde, or like Harry Naples and Steve Polychronopoulos or something. Oh, they're doing a car meet tonight? Oh, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna hop in the office. Since
Allegiant 852 descend and maintain
talking
flight
that
level
way.
tree 40. Delta 29er 84 descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
yeah, see?
Yeah, see? How's it going,
Descend and
see?
maintain
Yeah,
flight
not too
level
bad,
tree
see?
40, Allegiant 852.
Not too bad.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Delta 29er
Oh, I gotta mute your stream because I don't know when you're talking to me.
Oh,
Climb and maintain flight level tree
we go.
50 Delta 439er.
is it that far behind?
Delta 29er 84.
Yeah, you're behind
Contact
by
Norfolk approach on
about 10
118
seconds or
decimal
so.
niner.
Oh, I thought it was pretty
Good
close. I
day.
thought it was. I thought it had set up where it's like almost dead
American
on.
322. Contact Washington Center on 13 decimal
I mean, it's
niner.
not bad.
Good day.
Might not be 10 seconds.
Okay. Strook 2. Sorry to hear what happened.
Yeah,
to
it's
the
more like
Knowles in
5.
Postseason. A lot of college football fans were just as mad as you probably were.
United
Yes, I was
123,
livid actually.
Washington Center
I still am
radar.
livid.
Contact continue to REPC.
But I can rest a little easier now, Rook 2, because Alabama lost. So screw them eternally. I will never, ever, ever root for Alabama ever again.
Goodbye.
Texas, I could give or take. It doesn't matter. But Alabama didn't deserve to be in the
Spirit
playoffs.
Wings 2020 traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles
So-
at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight.
Nick Saban can kick rocks with his bare feet. There's a reason I call him Nick Satan. It'd be so refreshing to see college football final without an SEC team. Absolutely, you are 100% right about that. 100% right about that. And there's going to be an undefeated champion, so we don't have to worry about a one-loss champion.
Allegiant 852 contact Washington Center on 118.75.
So-
Good day.
I'm even better with it.
United 1338 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 50 generic.
There's a reason I refer to Nick
Report them
Saban
in
as
sight.
Nick Satan.
Delta 439 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 80, generic. Report them in sight. Going to 118.75, Allegiant 852.
Probably gonna start our descent pretty soon. So you know what? No smoking sign is going back on. Put your smokes out, please. And I'm gonna turn seatbelt sign back on. As it should be until they've got more player bursts than conferences. No conference should ever have more than one team in. An undefeated team should always be priority. You're preaching to the choir, my dude. You're preaching to the choir. And they only did it. There's a couple reasons they did it. Number one, they knew they could get away with it. And number two, and the reason they could get away with it is because they're going to 12 teams next year. So it's not going to happen next year. You're not going to have an undefeated team left out of the playoff next year, even if it's Liberty again. Even if it's Liberty again, they will be in the playoffs undefeated next year. And the reason I bring up Liberty is because they were the Power 5. Did they tell me to?
Washington Center,
Okay, no.
Delta 177, flight level 380.
I'm so convinced. The money changed hands.
Washington Center radar
I don't know. That's
continue to
going to be hard to prove. I don't know that anyone wants to make that accusation publicly, because then you face things like slander lawsuits, libel lawsuits, things like that. Unless they've got concrete evidence, no one's going to say that publicly. At least none of the, the powers that be. That you and I could say it publicly till we're blue in the face, and at the same time, I'm not convinced that happened. That would be very, very, very foolish in 2023. It'll be proven, but you believe it nonetheless. Well, I kind of do too. I kind of did when I was mad about it at first, but I mean, I don't know. There was definitely collusion.
177, descend and maintain flight level tree 00.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 00, Delta 177.
Alright. Folks, we're on our way down to Raleigh. That probably doesn't sound too convincing or too comforting, but
Yay.
we're in our descent to Raleigh. How about that?
Am I allowed to smoke?
No, I've turned the non-smoking sign back on. Sorry.
I missed my chance.
You did miss your chance. Plus, I was limiting it to one smoke per passenger, and anyone who was caught in violation was going to be tossed out the side of the plane. So,
that's not good.
no.
One smoke per passenger, at once, or do we have to form a queue?
Everybody can do it at once. I don't care. Crack a window open.
Chain smoking.
You're starting with. No, you're fine. Until we get to about 10,000 feet, you're fine. Or really about more like 5 or 6,000 feet.
And maintain flight level 450.
So the reason they could get away with it was because they're going to 12 teams next year. And the other reason they got away with it is because ESPN and the SEC basically campaigned for Alabama to get in. And the only reason Texas got in, the only reason Alabama got in is because Texas got in over Florida State. If Texas had been the 4 seed, like they should have, Florida State would have been 2 or 3. At that point, it really wouldn't have mattered. The only thing that would have mattered would have been like who got to call the coin toss between Florida State and whoever their opponent was. I mean, you could make an argument for Florida State to have been number 1, but to me, Michigan had the best season out of all of them. And I think Michigan's going to win the championship. They're going to have to score, I don't know, 31-35, I think, to win it. Their defense is really good.
Avion Express 492, descend and maintain flight level 350. Avion Express 492, descend and maintain flight level 350. Climb and maintain flight level 350 Avion Express 492. Generic 1 Quebec Sierra climb and maintain flight level 410. Climb and maintain flight level 410, generic 1 Quebec Sierra. Generic 1 Quebec Sierra, contact Washington Center on 118.75.
Are they doing like a big car meet tonight, Daniel, or what?
Generic 505 climb and maintain
I'm not
flight
sure. I
level
just
370.
seen Troy was coordinating one.
Okay.
118.75, generic 1 Quebec Sierra. Goodbye.
Yeah, but I did see Friday they want to do
Washington
like try to
Center,
get as many
United
people on as fire as they
1283,
can.
Flight level 360.
Yep, I saw that.
United 1283, Washington Center radar. Contact continue to REPZZ. Climb and maintain flight level 370, generic 505. Delta 177, descend and maintain flight level 200.
So I'm kind of putting a plan in motion.
Descend and maintain
and if you
flight
need me to
level
shut up, just let me know.
200 Delta
You're good.
177.
I'm kind of putting a plan in motion to probably sometime in April to replace all my monitors,
Yeah.
and I'm getting a monitor stand that clamps to my desk, and all of my monitors are on swivel arms.
Nice. How many do you have?
I have 3 monitors, but I'm going 4.
Oh boy.
So one of the ones I have right now I'm going to keep, and I'm going to get 3 brand new ones.
American 2702.
And they're going to be all
descend and maintain
24s,
flight
and
level
they're going to be
250.
over 5 feet wide.
Damn. So what are you
Well,
gonna do? Are
there's
you
gonna
gonna stack them in like a square?
There's going to be 3 on the bottom, and then there's going to be like 2 in the center, and then 1 on each side of the bottom one. So maybe 3 along the bottom and 1 on top center.
Allegiant
Okay.
852 descend and maintain flight level
It's kind of how I'm
340.
planning it out. But you can. There's different mounts you can buy. You could go like 2x2, or you could do. And I was kind of thinking like maybe one of the monitors I'll take it and flip it vertical, so I could like dedicate it for like Discord or TeamSpeak or something like that.
Or
Something that,
CAD?
or CAD, yeah, something that works really good vertical.
Keep speed, not above 280 knots.
But my desk is 5 feet wide,
Yeah,
I guess 5 feet wide.
And
and I think with 3 24-inch monitors end to end, it's like 5'3", so it's gonna be sticking out a few inches past the side of my desk.
Good day. American 2702 descend
A lot
and
of
maintain
monitor.
flight level 250.
And those are 24s. I was originally planning going
118.75
27s,
Delta 177. Goodbye.
but
Washington
decided to
Center
stay
Delta
24. It's a good
177
size.
is passing
Yeah.
flight level 245, descending flight level 200.
Delta 177 Washington Center radar.
So that's what I'm
contact.
planning out right now.
Continue to tackle.
And I'm also planning on replacing this goddamn chair.
Yeah, what kind of chair?
I don't know. I just looked through the ones they have on Amazon, and they're basically all the same. I'm not gonna spend like fucking $200 or $300 on a chair, so I found one that had really good reviews. I think it's like $130, and it has a built-in footrest that you pull out from under the chair.
Really?
Yeah.
Send me a link to that, cause yeah, I may go for that.
Alright.
4 miles at flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight.
Oh, sorry. It's It's 140
Washington
Canadian,
Center, Envoy tree,
139.99.
tree, flight level 350.
There's a bunch of different colors you can choose from.
Envoy tree,
But
Washington
obviously, I don't know
Center,
why
radar
the different
contact.
colors are
Continue
different
to Buddha.
prices, but whatever.
Envoy tree traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight. Allegiant 852 traffic alert.
Share.
6 o'clock, less than 1 mile flight level tree 50 generic.
I'll send it to you on
Report
Discord.
them in sight. Envoy tree, have the traffic. Allegiant 852 have the generic in sight.
Oh, there's Envoy 3333 right there. So I wonder if these flights, these AI generated planes, I wonder if those are actual flights that are going on right now. I'd have to look at like Flight Aware to see for real, but
That would be pretty cool if they did that.
well, I mean like real world flights. I don't mean like I don't
Yeah,
play
yeah.
with live traffic, because
Right, yeah.
I did that a couple times. I had people just following me around. Like I'm not a shepherd. I don't need sheep following me. Just if you're gonna fly, go fly. Go go. Ugh, get out of here. I mean, if I was doing a group flight or something, that'd be different. But
Yeah.
if I'm just flying on my own, no, man, just leave me alone. I'm not doing a conga line from airport to airport. Unless we're doing a conga line from airport to airport. All right, maybe I'm just sending too fast for them, because they sent me to 30,000 and they sent me to 20,000, and let me make sure that they haven't sent me lower. I've been talking and not paying attention. Okay, passing 245, descending 200. Okay. We're at 68 nautical miles. We
Washington Center,
probably
generic
need to be
November
descending more by
641,
now.
Quebec, Sierra flight level 410. Delta 2537, did you hear my last transmission?
Uh-oh. Delta 2537's getting called to the principal's office.
Uh-oh. Got a number for you to
Delta
copy.
2537 descend and maintain flight level 280.
That's the equivalent of you done fucked up.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron.
Descend and maintain flight level 280 Delta 2537.
There he goes. He called it now. Hard to tell because the AI ATC is the same as the AI pilots.
Delta 177 descend and maintain
Okay.
12,000 feet.
12,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, Delta 177.
And we will bring these to the off position.
Allegiant 852, contact Washington Center on 135 decimal tree. Good day.
When we get down to 12,000 feet,
Delta
we're gonna
2537 descend and maintain flight level 260.
we'll slow down to about
Going to
220 knots.
135 decimal tree Allegiant 852.
Does Microsoft Flight Simulator still have the private
Descend
pilot
and maintain
tutorial?
flight level
Play the
260
original and
Delta
learn a lot.
2537.
Yes, there are. There is pilot training. I did some of that, but I've been playing Flight Sim for a while and kind of picked up some of it on my own. A little bit of YouTube here and there to learn how to create a flight plan, and then just kind of figured this, this panel right here out on my own. I figured out that autopilot doesn't work without the flight director. And different planes have different ways to set things like the vertical speed control, like the Citation CJ4 and the Citation longitude have, instead of a twist knob like this, it's a dial that goes up
Delta 2537 descend and maintain
forward
flight
to go,
level 240.
to descend, backward to climb. And there's different ways to turn those
Climb
on.
and
Like
maintain flight level
again, in
240
the
Delta
Cessna
2537.
Citations, they have
Washington Center,
a button that you have to turn it on every time for some reason. I don't know why that is.
JetBlue 2080 Washington
Maybe
Center,
in
radar
case
contact. Continue
you're at
to
like cruising
THHMD.
altitude, say 40,000 feet, and you accidentally bump it. If the switch isn't on, then it's not gonna, dip the plane down. If you, things like that. And then like the barometric pressure, I've learned that you gotta set that if you want to do it right. Let's check. We'll do a quick check of this again.
Delta
Winds are
2537 descend and
Winds are
maintain flight
250
level
at 4.
220.
Visibility is 10 miles. Ceiling is 10,000 feet again. Broken clouds at 10,000. Overcast at 13,000. And the
Climb and maintain
altimeter
flight level
is
220 Delta 2537.
3000. Just like it was
Delta 177 contact Washington
when we left
Center on
New
135
York.
decimal tree. Good day.
So-
Delta 2537 climb and maintain flight level 240.
135 decimal tree Delta 177. Goodbye. Washington Center Delta 177 12,000 feet.
Delta 177 Washington Center altimeter tree 0.01 radar. Contact continue to tackle.
I think we need to put the speed brakes out because we've got a headwind, so it's going to help slow us down some.
United 128 tree climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. United 128 tree.
Alright, so it did say it was overcast at 13,000 and broken clouds at 10,000. So once we get below 10,000, like, let's go outside, look outside the plane right now and see what we can see. And see, it doesn't look that bad. We're still 41 miles, nautical miles. Away, so I mean, there's still time to get into some clouds, but
Frontier Flight 4170 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 60 generic. Report them in sight.
what happened here?
Allegiant 852 contact Washington Center.
Beautiful
on
A320, thank you.
118.75.
I didn't make it,
Good
but
day.
so I don't know why I'm taking credit for it, but
United 128 tree traffic is 3 o'clock 1 mile.
I don't know if you can see, that's the classic, like the 80s, 90s Delta livery. I love it. I personally love it.
177, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet. There we go.
Descend and maintain 6,000
Oop,
feet
not
Delta
5,000.
177.
We'll go ahead and turn our landing lights on since we're going to go below 10,000 feet here.
118.75, Allegiant 852. Goodbye.
I don't know why it's doing Well, yeah, I do, because trying to keep it slowed down at the same time.
118.75 Frontier Flight 4170. Goodbye.
Am I doing IFR? Yes, I'm doing IFR. And an ILS landing. ILS for 23 right. Don't ask me what the name of the approach is because I don't remember. I think it's tackle 4 or something.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 50 generic 50 tree. Piedmont 58, Delta 177, you are tree 2 miles northeast. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 2 tree right approach via ESL transition. Clear
Let's
to
just drop
ESL.
it to 200 then, since we don't need to go over
United
210.
128 tree climb and maintain flight level tree 60.
Go ahead and bring this out.
Keep speed not above 210 knots.
That
Expect
much.
ILS runway 2 tree right approach via cell transition clear to ESL Delta 177.
We'll go ahead and drop
Delta
a
177, contact Washington Center on 118.75.
notch of flaps.
Going to 118.75 Delta 177.
And we'll set our
Washington Center Delta 177 is at
barometric pressure.
8,700 feet, descending 6,000 feet.
Delta 177 Washington Center altimeter, tree 0.02 radar contact. Continue to ESL. Delta 25 tree 7 descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Delta
our
25
runway
tree
is
7.
23.
Delta 25 tree 7 climb and maintain flight level 240.
The last, I think, sounds right. You heard the controller mention it, yes.
Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Last
Delta
3
25
flights
tree
I think I've done, I've come almost to the threshold of the runway and they tell me to go around. So if they do that again, just know that I'm not going around. I'm landing. This is not a real plane. It's not real people. I won't do it. I still won't do a barrel roll, Daniel. Just know that I'm not going around. Even if Daniel's stuck in the shitter.
Delta 177 descend and maintain.
Give me some
5,000
ratchet straps. I'll strap myself down.
Allegiant 85 to contact
All right, that's
Washington
what he
Center
said.
on 135.2. Good day.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Delta 177.
135.2 Allegiant 852. Goodbye.
Ooh, that dip.
Delta 177 contact Raleigh approach on 124.905. Good day.
Going to 124.905 Delta 177. Raleigh approach
I
Delta
see your
177
runway lights.
5,100 feet.
Delta 177, Raleigh approach altimeter tree
This one right here.
0.02 radar. Contact, continue to Marby.
As long as there's not, like when I was landing in New Orleans the other night, there were planes in front of me, and I couldn't see the runway. I lost the runway because of it. I mean, I landed just fine, but for about 10 seconds, I lost the lights on the runway because there were planes landing in front of me. There is one landing in front of me, but it looks like they're, you know, probably 16 miles ahead, so.
Yeah.
Delta 177 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, Delta 177.
Oh, my buddy that flies for SkyWest. Daniel?
Yeah.
He quit his job today so he can start with SkyWest is a regional carrier for American Airlines. He's going to start with American next week. Start
Delta
training with them.
177 descend and maintain
Nice.
3,000 feet.
So yeah, he was
Descend and
excited
maintain
about that.
3,000 feet, Delta 177.
He's telling me this plane's not going to land in front of us. Nah, okay. We're lined up very well with the runway here. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there.
Delta 177, you are 11 miles northeast of Raleigh. Contact Raleigh Tower on 127.45 when inbound on the approach.
Crossing my path.
Southwest tree 71 tree.
He's on his way up, though.
9,000 feet.
Tower on 127.45, Delta 177. Raleigh Tower, Delta 17710 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 2 tree right approach.
All right.
Delta 177, Raleigh Tower. Altimeter tree 0.01, wind 259er at 4. Cleared ILS runway 2 tree right approach.
2,500.
Raleigh Tower, Delta 177 inbound ILS runway 2 tree right approach.
Delta 177, Raleigh Tower. Altimeter tree 0.01, wind 259er at 4. Cleared ILS runway 2 tree right approach.
Raleigh Tower, Delta 177 inbound ILS runway 2 tree right approach.
Really?
Delta 177, Raleigh Tower. Altimeter tree 0.00, wind 259er at 4. Cleared ILS runway 2 tree right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 2 tree right approach, Delta 177.
2,500.
Delta 177, wind 259er at 4.
Thanks.
Clear to land runway 2 tree right.
The third
Clear
clearance
to
of the
land
last
runway
minute.
2 tree right, Delta 177.
That's better than no clearance.
What's our clearance, Clarence?
What's our clearance, Clarence?
Jake was here that he would say that probably.
Raleigh Tower Delta 25 tree 710 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 2 tree left approach. Delta 25 tree 7 Raleigh Tower. Altimeter tree 0.00 wind 259er at 4. Cleared ILS runway 2 tree left approach. Cleared ILS runway 2 tree left approach Delta 25 tree 7.
Too high. Too fast.
500.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
400.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Raleigh Tower FedEx 1249er at runway 2 tree left ready for departure IFR to Memphis.
200.
FedEx 1249er altimeter tree 0.00 wind 259er
We
at
are
4.
way long here. Holy
Cleared
crap.
for takeoff runway 2 tree left.
60, 50, 40.
Delta
gonna overrun it?
2537
Nope.
wind 259er at 4. Caution the Airbus A320 landing runway
Nope.
2 tree
That was
right.
perfect.
Clear to
That
land
was
runway 2 tree left.
butter. That was buttery.
Clear to land runway 2 tree left Delta 25 tree 7. Delta
Buttery
177 exit
popcorn.
runway when able.
That'd
Raleigh
be good,
Tower
actually.
Southwest tree 71 tree 10 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 2 tree right
Oh, I'm
approach.
stopped on the runway. Oops. Let me not do that.
Southwest tree 71 tree Raleigh Tower. Altimeter tree 0.00 wind 259er at 4.
There's the taxiway. We'll just take that one.
runway 2 tree right approach. Delta 177 contact ground on 130.175.
130175.
ILS runway 2 tree right approach southwest tree 71 tree.
130.175 Delta 177. Goodbye.
Not what I wanted. What did it say? 130.175. Let's see if I can change it myself. Nope. How do I change it? I don't know how to change this. Uh, 130175. There's got to be a better way to do this. 1, 3. No. Fuck it. Oh, there it is right there.
Ground Delta 177 request taxi to the gate.
Delta 177 taxi to gate 11 via taxiway Delta Foxtrot November.
Taxiing to gate 11 using taxiway Delta Foxtrot November Delta 177.
Ah, shouldn't achieve airspeed on the taxiway. Probably not the best idea. Our landing lights off. So did you like that landing? That was pretty awesome, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was good.
It's like,
You thought you were gonna frig her up, but turned out good.
like JetBlue was doing a high-speed, low drag there. My goodness. Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to mess that up. I think if I go back and watch it, it's harder to tell at night, for me at least. But I don't know how long down the runway, how long I was, how too far down the runway I was. Giving up like Kerbal space program landing, but he's saying immediately, well, thank you. No, I don't know. The last thing you want to hear from your pilot is, I'm not good at landing, but I'm not a pilot, so I'm not a pilot, so all is forgiven, right? I mean, I do this for fun. I don't do this because I'm good at it.
Last thing you want to hear from your pilot. Oh shit.
Well, if they're doing it right, they won't key up and say, oh shit. No, the last thing you want to hear your pilot say is brace for impact.
Yeah. True.
There even a... Okay, there is a jet bridge here. But I don't see anybody marshaling planes in. Guess I gotta figure it out myself. Let's see how good I did. I don't know if I was supposed to line up on those lines, or... I don't even see the damn line. I probably need to bring it a little bit further into the box. There we go. All right, there's our flight, people.
Probably won't believe that Ford stayed.
Did they?
They did.
Good.
Soundly. $71.
I'll take it. All right, let's turn some lights off here. Off, 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 off. Those are already off. Seatbelt sign off.
Let them off.
That's why I turned the seatbelt sign off, son. There was something else. Well done, you subscribe. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where is it? I know there's a... I don't know what these things are, but I'm turning them off. It's like a... I don't know what the APU master is. APU starter, how about that? I don't know what any of this stuff does, so... Alright, that's gonna... I don't know what any of that stuff means. I'm not a pilot.
Yeah,
I'm not a
you don't
pilot.
wanna
I
hear your
don't
pilot
know what it
say.
means.
I don't know what any of this stuff does.
Hey, but if I was a pilot, I would probably be required to know what that stuff means. And
That's right.
And I'm not, so I don't. I'm not, so I'm not. All right, so that's gonna do it for the stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. S Rook 2, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Someone else subbed me earlier today. I don't remember who it was, and I'm not gonna pick up my phone that's a foot away and look to find out. But thank you, whoever it was. I don't remember, but thank you anyways. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.